We back? All right, there we go. Sorry, I was dazzled. I was just thinking, who do I want to be? Like in this game, would you be on Yol for MVP? Like who do you want to have an MVP?
I would give Yol the MVP because
He's your boy.
Yeah, that's all. I would be spamming Yol, and it's easy to. It's Yol or FNG. FNG is also easy to write. You know, that's all.
Do you know who I would do? GPK, because I don't know if he's got his license.
Like XS Vampire is never getting an MVP. You look at that. XS, and he has one as well. Like,
yeah, he's made it too hard.
it's too hard to spell that.
GPK is pretty easy.
GPK.
He probably doesn't have a driving license though.
It's easier with these guys for sure.
Wish, yeah. People mess that up. Also, we keep calling him Yol, so everyone's going to type hashtag Yol. Like, wait, what?
He's YYY. Yeah. That's his mistake, though.
GPK's made it too hard. Most people don't know where that squiggly line is on their keyboard. I bet, like not even 2% of people could figure out where it is without looking at their keyboard right now. But we'll move out towards the lane.
Alt 1, my friends. Alt 1. Is it?
Wish is getting all these zips.
It's not.
What are you looking for?
It depends on what keyboard.
No, it's here. It's on the hashtag.
For me, it isn't. But
Well, you're not using UK keyboard.
yeah,
That's your problem.
That's the thing.
You're on the English stream. All right, get with the program. America's acceptable too. Meanwhile, Nefret, time to deforest over here. He knows vampires in this lane.
Yeah, you don't really want to mess with the tree, so you just mess with his trees instead. And he is being Doven on, actually.
Oh, they're getting back as well. He hadn't leveled a skill yet, and he won't now.
Yeah, Nefret hey, 4 tips. I mean, you know what? They had a pretty mean tip game last match as well, but they didn't have the skills to follow it up. I hope Gambit plays a little bit better for their own sake in this second game.
One thing, we're going to get to see GPK on the Invoker. I haven't seen too much of him on this hero so far, but is he a kid Invoker?
SF was, like, he played really well in the laning stage. It's just that SF is such a trash hero right now that he wasn't able to do anything afterwards.
Whereas this is a style type hero where after the lane you can style. It's not just about the lane.
Exactly. He started with a Quas. Let's see what he goes for. Most likely it will be your Quaswax space creating Invoker.
Yeah, you just build space around Dream. He's the one who should be carrying this as game goes on. And we mentioned it, if you get past that 30-minute mark without losing your base, you should be in control of this game. As long as you're not like 20k behind.
We'll see a dual lane on the top lane. Lich and the Jug versus Rubik and Axe.
A little bit of musical lane shift around as Yol does go towards the bot as well. So yeah, 2-1-2 lanes. They're already going on in Iqua. He's going to go down here by the looks of it. The Blade Fury's got enough damage to get him.
Iqua falls.
This is a perfect way. Look at the regen as well. We'll come back all these tangos, but this is the thing. When you start that Bassi and you're such a slow hero, that can happen so easily.
Yeah, they take him down because he's a little bit out of position, but Axe is continuing his farm, and he's not the one that's pressured. So overall, if you're Axe, you're fine with that.
And if you're Rubik, you're like, hey, I didn't give over the first blood. All right, that was my DK in the bot lane.
Yeah, flame the DK instead.
Not usually a hero who tends to give first blood. A rough start. 3 heroes kind of overdo you a little. But things will calm down for the moment. And DK is doing pretty well in the CS. In fact, all the Radiant heroes top of the CS chart right now. And you should see a lead start to build in the mid because you've got that Decrepify to deny the opportunity to CS, right? Oh, not the missed chance. Well, that's one way you don't get all your denies.
When it comes to CS so far, Hagna a little bit ahead. On the top lane as well, Axe doing a little bit better. One deny, but it's pretty much even.
And he should get to a point, level 3, level 4, if you want. Nikwa can just sit on the lane, and Boogie can try and just pull through. It is risky, though, because we saw what happens when...
But he's a bit he's pretty tanky. He already bought those boots. He's going for the build that's been popularized by Saberlight, right? The phases and Bracer.
And then usually we see a lot of these axes try and rotate towards mid. Not a bad hero for it as well. Nefret's just having trouble with Vampire alone at this rate as well. It's one of those awkward scenarios. Even with Brief Fire, you just don't feel like you trade.
Yeah, it's not really a hero that you want to trade with. Excess Vampire, he just carries such a big punch, 95 damage. Base 95 damage. That's a very cool hero to have when it comes to trading hits. But then again, Dragon Knight is very similar, plus 11 regen.
Yeah, they could have maybe killed him, but it's risky because they didn't know where the Wyvern was as well. They were getting him low, but they're like, okay, if he comes in and Splinter Blast, they maybe turn around and kill Vampire.
Top lane, they try to go on Rubik again, but he just TPs to the tower, and he's ready to go back in.
Ah, yes, the weakness of this lane. No control. It's not like you gotta take Sinister Gaze early anyway. Usually you try and avoid taking it until level 4-5 at the latest, or at the earliest rather. Just too much nuke value early on. That mid lane's continuing to build. 19-2 to the 11-2. GPK, he's not getting any opportunities to style this time around.
Yeah, it's your Pugna, right? It's your Pugna effect. The crep fight, you can't last it, and that's pretty much it. GPK having a little bit of a rougher time in this match.
And he doesn't have a hero that flash farms as quickly right in the jungle.
Yeah, usually, I mean, when you're playing Quaswex and Walker, you usually don't win it too hard.
No.
Top lane, we have a spin on Boogie.
And Nikwa, he can't TP away. He'll go for the kill on FNG. One more hit. It lifts away as well.
Has Stick to work with too.
Yeah, he should be able to get out of this. Dream has to back off. Axe did TP all the way back to base.
He didn't have to back off.
No.
Yeah, because if you look at it, Nikwa doesn't have boots, so he could have pressured him at least out of the lane. Force him to use the sticks, but he was thinking, okay, maybe Axe ported back and he'll just get me, so.
That seems like the thing you do logically, right? Because Axe, he didn't take too much damage, but he clearly wanted to pick up a few items again.
Yeah, it's just a safer option to let him go.
I think the other problem you got to actually run into is like, Invoker feels a lot better, although you almost kind of wish there, when you're in these lanes where you know they're going to go off the jungle and supplement, right? Pugna's not really that type of hero. He's just waiting for you to leave the lane so he can destroy your tower. If he does rotate, you can guarantee it's to take out a different tower somewhere else.
Most likely people will rotate to the Invoker than him rotating away, that's for sure. But if he does if he somehow zones the Pugna, then he can perhaps make a move across the map.
If he gets another DD, maybe.
That vessel will be really big for Invoker once he gets it, if he's the one that buys it on his team. Which usually is the case, considering he is the Quaswex Invoker.
The runes will not have any warfare around them as Vampire gets two. Boogie and Co get the other. And I'm wondering, Nefra, like, what are you looking for in this type of game, right? After you got your treads, you start hitting towers. If you're a DK, does Radiance feel too greedy in this type of game?
I think like treads, 2 bracers, maybe. Like he's not buying bracers because he's on the safe lane, and you need to use the courier for that, and
you have to justify it. Like the bracers have to be ready.
Exactly. Power treads are better because you can buy them instantly on the side shop. You can buy the components that is on the side shop. But what you go for, I don't know. We'll see.
Because like the Radiance is good against the Jug, but it's like it's a hyper farming job.
The thing is, you're on a safe lane. Is Midas justified? Because your other core is a Pugna, so you need to scale really well. Or do you just go all in the mid game? You go like BKB Blink, you know, your cookie cutter. It looks like he's going for the Midas.
Yeah, you're just in a state where you're like, late game, what's that? We just want to amplify up in the first 20 minutes. Dream does spin. There's 3 heroes here from Wind and Rain, so they need to get someone out. There's an FNG.
FNG will.
Oh boy. He'll go for the TP away. They might have the damage. One more hit was needed. They couldn't get it.
They couldn't get it because of that Frost Blast that he just used before.
Attack speed reduction on Boogie stopped him from securing.
Exactly.
And now they forced excess Vampire up here as well, so you are leaving Nefra alone against Schlapslow. This should just turn into a gentleman's agreement.
I think that, yeah, on the top lane, excess Vampire will just be soaking up the experience, and Jug has rotated towards bottom to be empowered and to just farm the lane, which is a little bit easier for him now. Definitely easier than the Axe lane, but Dragonite instantly pours stop to take down the tier 1, and we might see the Axe port bottom.
Oh, he might get a kill on his way before Vampire gets caught away from the trees, and he's just dead.
This is always a rotation that you like to see. Like when your carry rotates to the offlane, he gets a kill, and then the offlaner rotates away. Plus you take the tower, it's just so much value.
And it feels really good as Radiant because there's more value in this tier 1 compared to the bot 1, right? Like we know a lot of teams on the Dire side don't mind playing this bot area, but when Roche comes up, you're like, okay, we have the advantage because we're in Dire's jungle.
Definitely, but most value is on that mid lane where the tower is suffering quite a lot of damage.
Arcane runes do cause that, and Yol's being chased onto by 2 right now. Decrepify protects him though. They'll slow him down enough, the EMP blast will kill him off.
I don't really know if that protected him, as it slowed him down.
It definitely secured a kill for GPK. Now getting one step closer to that urn. He will start rotating soon.
And this is a problem that Wind and Rain will face. If you don't take down a tower, there's There's
Boogie?
that Dax.
They use the Omni Slash. They do get him with the Skewer. The reinforcements are way too late, and TPing to the tier 1 there. I mean, maybe that works if you stay at the tower, right? But if he's running away. Both supports are here now, and the tower's almost dead. They actually might just die as well.
There's a hasted treant coming, so...
Knock, knock.
See.
And Yol's just dragging them away. Follow me. Some more gold.
Overall, it's decent what he's doing. He's just buying his Rubik time to get out, and he spent his gold, so it's fine. It's all right. The thing about this lineup of Wind and Rain is they have to understand that even though you have pushing power, you have to take down towers instantly. If you don't take them in one go, the tree will just heal them up. So.
Yeah, that's the big conundrum. Like, you're a hard commit. I wouldn't be surprised in the next 5 minutes you start seeing Pugner and DK in the same lane just to make sure a tower definitely dies quick. Nefra. Uh-oh. Well, FNG doesn't have a point in the gaze. Tornado is whiffed. The EMP will be there with the Cold Snap as well. The body blocks are good. And Nefra is looking like he might be done and dusted. The stick is not big enough to keep him up, or is it? Lift comes out. We're going to move in. Nice drag back coming out from the Shockwave, but not enough damage as it is level 1, and Nefra will just limp away.
Can't believe he's actually managing to survive this.
It's DK.
Yeah, they were a little bit greedy there. They could have killed him if they've wasted everything, but they didn't.
And now Wish, though, he'll go down. The Cold Snap is there.
So Dragonite doesn't die, but Pugna does, because he tried a little bit too aggressively to take down that tier 1. A tier 1 that's still standing, and this tier 1 on mid lane is the most important one for a reason. You can't smoke the same way that you can when it's up. Like, your access to Roshan is not as easy. There's multiple reasonings behind the defense of this tower, like behind why you have to defend it for such a long time.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing that Wind and Rain were trying to pivot on, right? Is we have this lineup that will take control of the map easily by 15-20 minutes when all your tier 1s are down.
Well,
but look at it right now. Gambit keep 2 tier 1s still up as we hit the 10-minute mark. Fight going on the bot. FNG has been caught. Not protected. Will go down as Boogie dunks him.
Yeah, just a dunk on the Lich. It's one of those heroes that can die in situations such as that one.
GPK, he's just doing this to delay the push because Nefrit doesn't have the mana to now just go ahead and push onto the tower.
Yeah, but who has mana is Pugna, as he moves in and takes it down. One of the issues that they've got is that their Excess Vampire, their Treant Protector, has maxed out Nature's Guise in this game and not Living Armor. Very peculiar. I know that Nature's Guise is a good spell. It allows you to play the Treant on map all the time.
But that's not really why you pick it in this game, right?
Yeah, in this particular game, I kinda expected them to go for the Living Armor, at least 2 levels by this time. I think that would benefit them quite a lot.
All the while, Jug, look at this, he's already building a substantial lead up to the 6k mark. You got these 2 tower pushes. You know, they're trying to inflate their gold off these towers. Eventually those dry up, but the creeps keep on spawning and Jug's net worth will keep on growing. Now there's a smoke. Boogie's low on HP as well. If he comes close, Vampire will insta-kill. He knows something's up. He'll back away.
Yeah, there's just so many of them in the Radiant jungle. Pugna on mid lane.
Cold Snap, EMP as well. Decrepify to stop the damage coming in, but Wish is in trouble. Blow out the candles, make a wish because you are dead. The winner's curse won't save your life. Life drain actually works against him as a result there.
It's good that Yol ported in and used the Winter's Curse, but sadly for him, Invoker was far enough to just finish off the Pugna. And his teammate, poor old Wish, does fall to that aggression by GPK and the boys.
Most definitely, and there needs to be more pressure. This is the problem. Wind and Rain, they're the ones who have Gambit keep running at them. Every time they want to try and make a move for a tower, they're forced back. They're looking behind them.
Yeah, there is a Midas completed on the Dragonite, so he's happy to farm. You've got that going for you. You can go for some BKB or Maelstrom, even something like a Blink next. I just want to see what his thought process is, what he'll get.
It's a bit scary though, right? Like usually the lineups we see that do quite good against these Empower lineups that focus on one hero are these double carry lineups, right? But you mentioned it earlier on. The Pugna, I mean, it's a type of hero that falls back into a support role, right? It's that I'm going to buff you up, my main guy. And if you're talking about a lineup that somewhat buffs up this one hero, this DK, versus a lineup that every hero contributes to one hero, the Juggernaut, it's a bit scary for them. Now they're going to lose another hero, but looks like Yol Colin Brace to buy some time. Should be going down regardless, though. And they actually might lose Nefra if they're not careful. Life Drain coming in. Zaps him down. Going to get him low. GPK down to half HP, but can walk away. Has got the Quas on now. The Overgrowth. Going to be stolen. Look at the use against him with the Death and Blast through. We'll get him. Vampire hides in the tree line, though. Couldn't protect GPK, and he won't be able to protect FNG at this rate. Wish has a decrep. He says, no. Tower instead. We have used the Elder Dragon form. We need to get value.
Interesting. Maybe he could have went on FNG. Decided not to.
I think he's a little bit spooked by the Chain Frost, and also you're right next to the high ground here you don't have vision of.
There's a possible buyback happening too, so good that he didn't go for it. But yeah, you talked about this hyper carry on the side of Gambit, and that's definitely Jug. You have this Empower to work with, which he isn't really getting very often. Like I saw Resolution Empower Epilepticid all the time when they played this strategy. Dream isn't really empowered all the time, at least, which isn't great. However, you have the Empower to work with. You also have Electricity to work with from Invoker, if he at least skills it later on and uses it on Jug. So exactly what you just said, this Jug can be super scary a little bit later.
It's definitely someone we see teams focus on. Like, if you're running these Magnus drafts, if they're to be successful, your farming patterns have to line up regularly with the Magnus and the Juggernaut. Usually it's like a switch between the jungle towards lanes and swapping sides, right?
Yeah, they should just meet up every now and then.
Like
Here we go, the Magnus is porting for a date in the jungle. Never
It gives
had
Dream
one.
the pill, makes him powerful. New Maul Neferland. Yeah, he's keeping up on the net worth. He's going for that Radiance. I feel he has to stay relevant and stay close to this Jug in this game, right? Boogie now has the blink. So this is where they should start to get pretty active on the map, especially with this Pugna. This is his power spike point. He'd like a Veil, but Axe can set up kills pretty easily.
Nefrit.
Jump in. Chain Frost coming out. Nefrit moves away in time. The Winner's Curse is going to be thrown out, but no, the Chain Frost, what are you doing? Wish moving in. RP connects on the 2, and now the turnaround opportunity is going to be there. Gets both low, cleaves through. Dream says, thank you very much for the triple kill.
Wind Rain just got demolished in that team fight. That curse, I don't know if that was really great. Even though it does save your Dragonite, who had no business running uphill that way, overall it doesn't help you. Perhaps if you just took that fight, it would have been better. Top lane now, Axe as well. He's the next target.
Really is just the story of Frosty with a sign of ice on the weather report, and now the Overgrowth. That's even going to get bonus kill to Rubik. Wind and Rain, it's starting to fall apart pretty rapidly now. Cold Embrace. Keep him healthy for the moment.
Yeah,
Vampire doesn't see him though.
Yeah, because he's invis, so it's actually good.
But they got the big kill. And that was their gank to make. That was their play. They were hoping that they'd actually be able to set up. Axe was trying to just shift off the wave quickly.
Look at Nikwa on the bottom lane. He just survived from top.
Can he do it again? There's only one tree. All right, he's going to move across. Skewer. See you later, suckers.
Man, Nikwa is just playing like
Shockwave.
He will die.
No.
He will die, but he wastes a lot of time, and it's just a pleasure to watch this man.
Rubik shenanigans, I like to call them.
There's just so many fun spells that you can steal from Gambit in this game, so it's
yeah, the elusive spells that are available, right? You've got the Arctic Burn, we've seen the Nature's Guys, we just saw... Oh, sorry, on the wrong side I want to talk about. Yeah, you've got Skewer Rava, you've got the Ghost Walk was the one I was looking at, and the Nature's Guys.
We have Invisiol. He could curse this Lich if he gets closer to...
This is how you make it work, but the call's going to come out. Frost Shield protects him. Boogie, you don't want this fight. When this guy's coming out now, Mercy says FNG, but the captain must die. Never Blast will kill him off on the side. There's going to be a cold snap there. We'll get the kill in return. 1 for 1 as both Pulse 5s go down. And now Boogie
curse used on one side.
goes in. Call's going to come out. Strand to GPK. Nefrit moves in with the Elder Dragon form, the Dragon Tail. They'll melt straight through him.
And Jug, he's in again.
Oh, he wants this.
Doesn't have Omni Slash, so he should be very careful about how he approaches this fight. Boogie, as soon as he gets that Blink Dagger working, he gets a couple of kills for Wind and Rain. They take down Lich, they take down Invoker, and this is how they have to be playing right now. Axe has to be as active as possible. Like, you need him if you want to climb back into this match. They definitely have the firepower, you saw that there. Like, if they jump on that Invoker or someone similar, you can't take them down. You just have to play your team fights properly.
Yeah, they're bouncing this net worth back. This is the volatility of these type of lines. Like Bounty Hunter used to be the classic example. You build all this net worth lead, and all it takes is one fight to even it up and lose that entire advantage. So you do have to be careful with this type of lineup.
I'm looking at Dragonite and his item build too. He's going straight into the Radiance after Power Threads.
Yeah, he didn't change it. He's like, okay, this is the way, guys. Sacred Relic almost online already. It's not a bad timing, really.
Yeah, we'll see if this build actually works out for him. Definitely is an all-right build, casual one. Very, very popular in the CIS, the Radiance Dragonite. But
any hero Midas Radiance is
but usually Dragonite Midas Radiance has been popularized versus illusion-based heroes. It's not like something that you build in any single match. We'll see if it works out for them in this one.
GPK. Oh, that's a bit greedy, trying to interrupt the tower take, now in trouble. The RP being held on to because the lift came out in time. Slasho still has the haste though. Goes in, drags two together. Dream does jump in straight away with the Omni Slash, gets a kill on Yol. Going to try and chase through for more. Overgrowth to control him up, and Axe should be going down. They gets a cool off, but it won't save anyone's life. They want the tower and they don't even get it.
They don't get the tower, they don't get GPK. Instead, they give him multiple vessel charges. And with that Quas, obviously, he can just continue rotating across the map, perhaps set up for a kill on Pugna mid, as Lich is also rotating in. They know exactly where he wants to go, but he's being pinged out. Vish is very, very well aware of what's going on. Moves to the shrine and they back off.
Turns out the undead kid's just too fast for the alive one.
But yeah, very well played by Shashlo there too. I have to commend him as he broke that fight in half with the RP. And then the rest of them, all they had to do is just TP and follow up.
Yeah, Nico done his best. I mean, if there's not a haste rune, it's a different scenario, but sometimes the runes do decide these things. And now you've just got a game of dodge coming out from Wind and Rain. They need to buy time, stretch the map. The problem is you're buying time in a game with a Juggernaut, with a huge net worth lead, going towards the Skadi, so he's getting to the 9 unkillable point. And he's even moving in. This triangle belongs to me now. Property of Gambit. And whoever comes in the creep wave could die if they're not careful. Smoke.
Smoke is coming.
Up to the high ground.
He is leading the charge.
They saw the D-Ward. There's the call straight onto the Ancients as well, but the Tornado interrupts the combo. Juggernaut's going to be protected for the moment. Not taking enough damage. Chain Frost comes out, looking to punish. Skewer through. Spins on the spot. Boogie, Cold Embrace to protect him. Winner's Curse doesn't land on anyone else though. They didn't catch the one. Rubik will down the side, and Dream moves forward with the Lactree, looking for the target, but Boogie is out and away. But now you're going to lose a tower for this. The creep wave's coming in, and Dream is ready to club some buildings.
Not only the tower, you use Dragonite's form and you got nothing out of it. That's a really long cooldown to just waste like that.
Now GPK hunting for more. Wyvern can't even get the Cold Embrace off. He's just going to die to the Tornado.
Yeah, he's just gone. Look at that guy go. He has electricity. He's hitting that tower with SMY, moving towards Skadi. You can see his build, his thought process is basically, I'm gonna have Empower, I'm gonna have electricity, I don't need no attack speed, I don't need no farming potential, let's just tank up. Diffusal to help him teamfight, and then the rest of his items are basically just to tank up. You have SMY, which gives you obviously status resistance, Skadi now too, which will help him out versus DK, and Axe. That slow comes in handy, obviously, too. Speaking
of DK, he does almost have the Radiance. This should be the time to shine, right? This is a big power spot.
We'll see just how much it will be able to contribute. Is that Radiance... Something tells me that Radiance just won't be quite enough, but...
Maybe in conjunction with the Blade Mail, which is almost complete on Axe.
Yeah.
Those are two together, that's a big power spot.
Also, they have to be careful about how they use the call and the Decrepify. Last fight, like, he calls, but they Decrepify instantly. The same second, which actually helps out Jug.
Yeah, a bit counterintuitive. And Boogie, oh boy. Well, he won't get a chance to call this time, Liz. He can call himself a cab and go straight back to the hotel.
He can call his girlfriend while he's dead. 40 seconds. Time to tell her some, I don't know, I love you or something similar, you know. Some good things.
Meanwhile, Wish is trying to slow down this push in the top, but now the Skadi complete. This Jug is a force of reckoning.
Yeah, well, this Jug is a force that's going to be supported by his teammates. Even though Winter's Curse is here, the teammates are coming.
They are. Can they burst him down quick enough? Dream has got the spin, will move away just in time. Had the Frost Shield to protect as well. Turns around on Yol. Chain Frost bounced around, scares them off, and now on the side. Steel comes out, did get the use of the Cold Snap out, but FNG's still alive. He'll finally get in the Fate Bolt, but Dream's now in control. He has the Omni Slash, going to move in. Yol, dead on the side.
Oh,
the Creep Wave. Wrong mistake being made there. But the cold snap is out. The EMP as well. Nefret's going to run out of mana, but does have the big one. He wants to turn around, look for a kill, but Dream is already out and away. Skewer away by Magnus will allow him to escape, but Nikwa chasing.
After that, Omni Slash has been completed. You have to go back, but they will leave poor old Chachlo behind as he falls to... Well, he's about to fall.
If he can survive, forced off, he's going to get out.
Go. No, they didn't leave Chachlo behind. I was like, all right, poor old Chachlo always left behind, but no.
No, no man left behind.
Yeah, exactly.
Except dead ones. Poor FNG.
With that 4-staff
turn around.
The Invoker, they save him.
They go straight again. They're just healed up. They're like, all right, we're ready to fight once more. You want to bring the aggression, so can we. And Wish will go down for it.
He moved back to that mid lane a little bit too soon.
Cool. Catching on a Dream. Blade Mail Out is doing a lot of damage. This time he might actually die off. Can they do enough damage? Lift is there. Spin away. See you later, suckers.
Why didn't anyone go for the healing ward? That's my question.
There was a little bit of overlap with the stuns as well, looked like, for a moment there. And while that's happening again, yo, GPK everywhere and anywhere.
Yeah, they're just letting this guy do whatever he wants to on the map. He's just created so much space, did so many good things for his teammates. That Radiance right now is really... They don't feel the burn.
No.
This top tower might feel it as they're collapsing right on top of it.
Well, you say feel the burn. That's the story of the game. Dream's been working out up to the 17k net worth mark, heading for the Butterfly next, and they could go for Roche at any point in this game. They are definitely establishing control. If they see the DD as well, no doubt Dream will go and just take that Roche.
After the tier 2.
Absolutely.
Tier 2 into Roshan most likely is the play.
Just make sure there's not that many TP points if there's mass buybacks coming out from Wind and Rain.
Especially now when you think about it. Actually, Wind and Rain, they might fight them here. They dropped...
You need to catch them before they drag away, right?
Yeah, they needed to catch them when Pugna dropped that ward. Like, once you drop Pugna's ward, you need to fight around it. You can't let them get out. And now that they've gone out, they also have that double damage that you talked about. GPK has just scouted it. Dream will pick it up, and now it's on them to either smoke up, get a pick off, or go into the pit. It looks like it's going to be smoke and into the pit.
He refills the bottle, but he keeps it for himself as well. With Alacrity, this is not going to take long.
Yeah,
already down to half.
Hyper carries. We said that he has Empower, we said that he has Alacrity to work with. He also has Treant's armor and Lich's armor. So all 4 other heroes can buff this jug up in some sort of way, defensively or offensively.
It's like when you come across that fortress that's got not very sturdy foundations. Knock out the legs first, make sure it crumbles. There's no way you're getting through these thick walls. The Dream right now is a walking fortress. You have to treat it like a Medusa lineup, right? Where you take out everyone around him first. Separate and then destroy. The problem is he has a second life to work with, so that's even more true now. And Yo far out of position here. Will get caught out and killed off. Hung and caught. Dream's hunting. Oh, if he gets this with the Omni Slash, Nefret could just die. He's not quick enough, but looks like Nefret will make it back to base in time. And
it's a very sad retreat, though, as they're standing around their base like vultures, readying themselves to feast.
Scavengers, just after any little piece they can get. Look at them right now. Together they walk out. Can we take this camp? Is it safe? I need a Midas.
Yeah, just walking out like this versus Chachlo.
Oh, no. Chachlo, he knows they're here as well with the burn. He pings it out straight away. They can wrap around now. Boogie's here. The call. Jump in. Looking on the Treant first. Can they do the damage, though? The Chain Frost's going to come out, punish them straight away. Lay mail by Boogie. They don't get too much. He actually has to back off quicker than this. The Overgrowth's going to be there as well. Nefret getting pretty low on HP. No BKB, though, because he did go for the more greedy build. Vampire will go down. Nefret. Cold Snap onto him as well. The Spirit Vest's going to be renewed. Tornado through. Omni Slash. Oh, yo, going in 2 taps. Nikwa joins him in the grave, and they even get the kill on the DK.
Yeah, they take down 3. Dragonite does not have that buyback to work with. On the other side, yeah, you did manage to take down the Treant, but he just bought back.
And Boogie
doesn't care.
Where's your exit plan? I guess this is one way to make yourself back to base, though. Cool. Can you get the blink? Spirit Vessel's renewed. He's dead.
He can't.
They found more. They find Wish as well. It's going to be a team wipe.
That's a full team wipe that they've managed to accomplish. Wind and Rain, yeah, they do have buybacks, but this game, man, it's...
Well, if you're Gambit, you're rubbing your hands, right? Like, how many buybacks is this going to be?
It's obviously out of control for Wind and Rain. This jug is just a beast that they cannot deal with. You could also see that initiation by Axe. If you're going to initiate like that, when you're behind, you're playing versus a team that has Aegis and your plan is to initiate on Treant Protector, it's probably better for you to just stand on high ground and defend. Because initiating on 3 end on XS Vampire, even if you kill him, you aren't going to win that team fight afterwards. No. And he also managed to use his overgrowth there.
And credit to Shachlo, where credit is due. He broke that smoke, he pinged it out, he got them in position quickly, and this man still has RP to work with, which is why they're giving such wide berth to Dream. Cool.
The call misses.
It's okay. Ping. Dream. Tap out another one. Decrepify to try and slow him down will be good enough.
Yeah,
I'll be late.
Take the Raxes, take the side after this. Usual play is the Shrine, as everyone is back up for Wind and Rain, so you don't really have to risk it. You can wait out at least your spells, your Omni Slash, your Butterfly as well on Juggernaut is nearly about to be completed.
Indeed, plenty of time left on that Aegis as well. About 2.5 minutes. Now they'll just reset, get ready to go again on the high ground. He said Omni Slash coming off cooldown soon, 30 seconds out. What is the big play? What can you get in time if you're Wind and Rain? There's no chance you get that BKB on Nephrit before they come again. Dagon, not sure that's going to make too much difference. Cool, Dragon Dream in. Lift there as well, drags him even deeper. Do you really want this? Omni Slash in 10 seconds. Can you even kill him off once? Decrepify, Life Drain. They might get it out of him. There's the Aegis, spin in 4 seconds. But the root control into Axe, ensuring that he can't be ready for the initiation as the EMP dries him up. And they'll just back away. They'll give a wide berth, a little bit of respect. Winter's Curse being used, but no one wants to commit on the Vampire. He'll blink away.
Yeah, XS Vampire blink straight out, and they can just rinse and repeat. Do the same again when you have Battle Fury and Alacrity.
They need Boogie to do a god cool right now.
Right, this is so easy.
There it is.
So easy to execute.
Dream RP, and it's time. Cleavey down, Decrepify to buy some time. Buyback comes out from Wyvern, but Boogie looks like he's done and dusted.
He's done. Buybacks instantly after.
They still have the Omni Slash is the problem. I like the way the actual composure there. They'll just hold on and like, no. RP is a big thing. Let's not use both.
Yeah, they don't have ages, so perhaps the Butterfly pickup first would be a bit better. Nephrit, however, he
can't afford to die.
He basically just waited there to stun him while he has got that Electricity, so that the push does not happen. That Electricity just allows him to take down Raxes in one go with the Battle Fury, obviously. But instead, Nephrit, yeah, uses that form though, which will be on cooldown.
They'll just calm down. I mean, they're 20k up at this point. They're like, guys, there's no rush. All right, any kill that they get on Wind and Rain is worth so much to them at this point. No point risking it. Even the supports have a decent amount of gold on them. FN, GN, Vampire. So what's the next move? Is this... You're not a desperation smoke point, right? You're like, next Roche, you have to be there if you Wind and Rain, though. You can't afford to give up for free.
They picked these two cores, which they concerned me instantly, because the first game they won, definitely, Wind and Rain. They played the first game well, but Wind and Rain... also, they had these cores that are able to carry late game too. You have Drow and you had Templar Assassin, right? And this game, they tried to recreate that aggression with heroes that do not have a fallback plan.
They don't scale at all.
Yeah, exactly. You don't scale with Pugna and Dragonite. And like Dragonite, he can...
DK has some cute combos like Omni Knight, right? Where you get all that strength.
Dragonite can be like really strong late game sometimes, but with this item build that he has built, I'm not certain he will ever get to that point. I believe it's now on Gambit to throw this game hard in order for Wind and Rain to come back into it. That's just the sad truth about the situation of this game.
It's definitely one way to make it interesting. I don't know if they're going to do that though, Liz.
Let's see.
Easy push. Alacrity time. Catapult here as well. Jump in. Cool comes out. Blade Fury shoots first. Nephrit. Stun on the GPK. Not doing enough damage. And actually Boogie dying here. Cold Embrace. Decrepify trying to protect him. Dragging out Nephrit. Skewer him back. Keep him away from his team. Just run down and kill off Boogie. And now Nephrit, where's your team? Nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to assist you. He doesn't have buyback either. He's going to go down. This in itself could be it. If you want, as Gambit, you can just go in and end it right now as you find another kill. GG comes out. Weather report is in. No sign of wind and no sign of rain.
Yeah. It's just a very difficult match for him, for them to win because of the way that they have drafted. The first draft, it had some strategy, it had some like plan behind it. It had something that also caught Gambit off guard as that draw, obviously.